Hello again. Grand Rising. It's already risen out today, but say it anyways. Think about a good day. Think about a positive day. It's the only way to set your day. Even when you're having a hard time, think about that. Sorry, my eyes are tired because I was reading earlier and my eyes get really tired on the phone or in a book. They fatigue out. So today I wanted to share another meridian. And like I said, I do all these every day. So it's just benefiting me to show you again. Um, Today I want to do an upper torso again because my phone is fixed. I don't have gear yet or at a distance. So I will be transitioning and moving and projecting myself physically and retracting as we do this. So I'm practicing. Anyways, so once again, I want to promote peace and balance. This will help you calm down because it focuses in the present. You're not thinking about the past when you do this. It's like any task you do, if you enjoy it, or you don't want to have to feel like that. You don't want to have to. You just want to enjoy it. So when you go into the present, you're not thinking about the future or the past. That's usually, we'll get into that later, but pain, stress, one thing or another, sadness. Some are happy, but when we think about the past, a lot of times it drums up negativity, and we know what that does. And then the future creates anxiety. So the whole concept is being in the present. Usually when you're doing something, you're preoccupied, you're in a meditative state. So when you do something as whatever hobby you like, or even scrolling, but the problem with scrolling is on your computer or phone is it's an indulgence like junk food, things like this, TV. That's not involving yourself per se. You're not going within or releasing what you've incorporated or absorbed that day with thoughts or information or emotion. You got to release it. So this would still be a form of meditation because you're doing the breathing. I need to take a breath because I'm rambling. God, that feels good. You got Infinite Waters on YouTube who does can I get a hey? He has his coined phrase, and it just draws you in to do it. That's why I do this. So anyways, let's do a meridian that helps with one of the aspects of digestion. So let's do an upper torso meridian, and let's go with large intestine. Okay, large intestine is good for controlling, transit of waste. It also is the main functioning organ that regulates hydration. Hence, if you drink too much caffeine, you know what happens, or you take a laxative, which it's a diuretic. Caffeine's a diuretic. It's a toxin. So when you toxify yourself with alcohol, it goes out one end or the other. And same thing with caffeine. Too much caffeine, you'll be running to the restroom. So think about that. Was it 2 cups to water to a standard cup of coffee? I don't know what milligrams are, 60 milligrams. Hell, everybody now does 300 milligrams in their power drinks. Anyways, if you just read up a little bit of sugar, it's not bad. A little bit after you rinse your mouth will stimulate your metabolism. Fruit juice, a little bit. Just rinse your mouth out afterward. Keep the acidity off your teeth. Keep that mouth pH at an alkalinity. Preserve your teeth. Anyways, so let's do this large intestine. So large intestine on the Chinese medicine and kinesiology chart is, I believe, the large finger, index finger. Yeah, I work on cars and do all kinds of manual labor, so I got busted, bruised knuckles, and bruised keratin in the fingers, right? Nail beds. Feels wonderful, by the way. Glad it's not ultra cold like Minnesota or something. So you start this meridian here on the finger. And it's on the, I believe that's the brachial plexus nerve branch that comes out of the spine up around here, comes around. You have the radial nerve, which is on the front side, ulnar nerve on the back side. So elbow, outside of the arm, and radial is the inside of the arm nerve bunch. So these fingers will be activated more by the radial nerves on the inner fingers, the 1, 2, and 3. And partially, I think it's 3. But anyways, and these 3 would be the ulnar nerve, right? The back of the arm, like we did the triple warmer last time. So look at it like this. Remember, we're moving energy even for the meridians, but also the body. You're helping spread out and equalize that aura, right? That's your electromagnetic field. If you're overly scientific and you don't want to consider that the identified commercialized energy out there isn't just electricity, pressurized water, fire. There's a lot more awareness if you do your reading. It's a thing called scalar, and this stuff falls more into it. Look up scalar energy. I don't remember if it's SC or SKALAR. Look up what geometric clouds are when you see a pattern in the sky. It'd be interesting. Read up on it. Look at pictures. Anyways, remember scalar. So Tesla talked about this in the older generations of, say, 150, 200 years ago. There was awareness with this stuff, but commercialized industry, you got to go read about it. So anyways, only the ancient healing arts really do this stuff, or people who do their own projects. So once again, directing energy the wrong way, but it's still informing people. So we're going to start here. Think about it. You're moving the energy. You're going to do the Miyagi, or energize and activate the electromagnetic conductors, right? So you feel that heat. You need to feel the heat in your palms. Breathe that in. Remember, you'll be in a meditative state already doing this, thinking about this to help yourself. And do it with friends and family, or do it by yourself in a closet. It doesn't matter where. Out in the yard, the grass, connect barefooted, out on rocks, out at the river, wherever you need to do this. Hands down to the side. Relax, good posture, shoulders back. Breathing. Okay, now we're going to come up. We're going to go into it. Try to do a broad stroke because you're opening up that pad of energy leading instead of trying to be precise. So you go from here, up the finger, slide it. You don't have to touch. Be within an inch of your skin. Come around, come up the side, the shoulder, up the neck. Or the vagus nerve is right here. I think the sphenoidatus muscles are right here in the neck. Come up, across the cheek, to the nose, midpoint to the septum, and back to the corner. Okay? Now you go to the other side. Index finger. Start here, broad. A broad energy lead. That way you don't have to be perfect on it. Because if you look at the diagrams online for some of these meridians, you're going to get confused. So if you go broad, even Donna Eden says this. I'm going to cite her because she's a great healer. This helped me so much. And there's a lot of other healers on there. So you can go look it up. Put it in YouTube. You'll see it. So you come here, come up, follow the top of the arm. You see where I'm at, the top of the arm. So it's here. Watch. Up, up. I'm on the wrist, edge of the wrist. See? Edge of the wrist. Come here. Upper side of the radialis, brachioradialis. Or the radialis, which is the forearm, outer forearm. Up the shoulder, across the lateral delt. Up the vagus nerve, right? Part of the neck. Come across the cheek, across to the septum, and back over. Stop here. That is your large intestine. Like I said, I do it once a day. We are busy people, and at first you'll do this and you'll think it's odd, just like anything else. But when you start doing it, you'll actually miss it. You give yourself love. And I'm going to say this. A lot of times, you give yourself love. You do the reading. I don't want to say too much on this because the knowledge is there that you are healthier. And I will say you can heal things that are commercialized saying you can't. All right? There's a way and a fashion you got to say it on a commercial platform. You can heal. Nothing is permanent. Remember that. When you're told by a physician that you can't, and this is what you got to do, go find an energy healer, or everything's free online. Look at the way to eat, start thinking positive, and do these. You have the power of creation. You were born in it. You were made of the creation. You just got to be in the flow of it. That's another teaching that was wrong. You give appreciation after this, after you do this movement, right? Do your breathing. And we'll go to small intestine, gallbladder, bladder, heart, lung, liver, spleen. What else do we got? Stomach. What else is there? There's a couple more. Central and governing. And then we're going to start showing you how to sweep and move the energy, not just like to recycle it out in aura enhancements, aura refreshing, strengthening. These fields get damaged, and we can get, it causes the body detrimentally physically. It damages the body, or it can be damaged. You got to think of like working out and exercising. This is an energetic development, right? We haven't done it. We don't live in an environment where these movements are happening. We're not out in the field being brushed by big leaves and in a subtropical environment and whatnot, and we're not moving our body. But anyways, I wanted to share this. This is my journey of progression, and it's time for me to share my bits and pieces of development and how I've become more calm. Still get irritated, but not like I used to. Traffic, people giving their thoughts. It's great. Anyways, I hope this helps. And I'm not asking for comments because this is just my sharing. It's what I feel I want to do. I will go into other platforms and talk about fitness. I'll talk about some psychological approaches. We're already doing all this. We're talking about physiology. We're talking about energetic sides. I mean, all this will help you connect with your higher self, Holy Spirit, whatever term you want to use. Anyways, thank you for going along with me, giving me your time. And yeah, I think I've said enough. I don't want to have you have reconstructive surgery of your ear canals from bleeding, inner ear. Once again, I will post another one, and then I'll do them again when I get better, efficient gear. But right now it's taped on a tall mirror, 6 feet tall. Yes, I'm slightly above 6 feet. A lot of energy to move. So, and I have a Kleenex box taped to it. Here, I'll show you real quick. Ta-da! That's my makeshift home engineering phone platform.